Hello everyone, today in this video as always we'll fight against the atmospheric of our world around us, and in the times when majority of Western world is squeaking in the really harmful embrace of the alliance between big corporations, big business and leftist ideologists who are financed by them to keep with their ideologies, society is stupid and prone to the exploitation by big companies, and just to simply keep them quiet. In the meantime, in the small country of North Korea, ruled by the followers of Juche ideology, actually typical members of the Communistic Party, so bunch of hypocrites and criminals, main leader of this country recently recollected something in his mind that there was, and in some places still there is, but less and less, a sort of pandemia. And he announced the toughest form of lockdown, like allegedly Chinese announced for some of their cities. Immediately one question arises. What's the main purpose of this? In my opinion, it's more than simple. Most likely, within the Communistic Party of North Korea, there is a power struggle. Maybe his sister would like to replace him, or some other people, so this is the great opportunity announcing a state of emergency because of eternal threat, realistic or not doesn't matter, to eliminate the political powers of the ruling group within the party. Another reason of this, which doesn't exclude the first one, can be reality. So economic difficulties that always exist in the communistic system. So lack of supplies, lack of food, and lack of everything. So just direct the attention of population into something else, realistic problem or not doesn't matter again. The state of emergency, micro emergency this time, was declared. Another reason can be also, like I mentioned in my video about allegedly ongoing Shanghai affairs, that Mr. Fatty one, so Fatty, who recalled something that there can be a pandemia. The reason behind it may be also the preparation of the society for the great shortages and conflict situation that can emerge anytime soon. Why I think like this? It's simple, because looking at the situation in the Far East, it's not optimistic. Tensions between China and Taiwan, also Japan and its neighbors, so Russia and China, and many hidden tensions now switching of the power to in Philippines. Some alliance can be redefined. Many superpowers which influence that region of Pacific wouldn't like it. Also, changing economical situation in the Far East, that crisis is slowly looking into their eyes as well, because main ports, at least for some time, stopped working. So there is no flow of goods. It means there is no flow of cash as big as it should be because of this. So many things are uncertain. So in such a situation, also when such a situation is accompanied by allegedly power struggles within the ruling party, such moves like suddenly after 2 years micro friend erupted also in North Korea suddenly. For over 2 years, South Korea was ignoring this completely, whistling on this problem that paralyzed the majority of the rest of the world. They were literally whistling on this, ignoring it completely. Suddenly, the ruling party that leads the nation became really concerned about the health conditions of the citizens. Do we really think that ruling people are really concerned about the health of the citizens? And also my question to ask you to think, if really serious is happening, what governments, not only totalitarian ones, but what are they doing? They are silence the thing. They want to keep people calm, not to induce the panic. So the things are silenced, the information about it is controlled. But if they are blowing this information on you, literally blowing, you can find it everywhere that there is a danger, there is a danger. So the goal is only one: to induce panic, to induce hysteria, to earn two things on that: money and political control for some time, because you cannot lie to so many people for too long, but for some time you can easily silence the opponents, because there is political opponents, because there is state of emergency in quotation, and you can later earn a lot of money like big corporations did recently. In case of North Korea, I think it's simply done to silence the opponent and just to execute them because they do not know other way to deal with the opponents, and just to consolidate the power and prepare people for most likely upcoming great shortages and maybe even military confrontation. This is how I see it, the recent changes in North Korea, when Fatty Guy recollected himself about something that for more than 2 years was a problem in many other countries. Suddenly, in quotation, he noticed it. All the best, have a nice day, bye.